Hello everyone, and welcome back to Relax History AI. Have you ever wondered who the true beauty icons of old European royalty were? Today, our time machine takes you on a journey through 10 stunning queens and princesses, from the dazzling charm of Empress Sisi to the refined elegance of Marie Antoinette. Thanks to the power of AI, these timeless faces are brought back to life in vivid color and motion. Sit back and enjoy a royal revival of the most beautiful women in European history. Princess Charlotte of Belgium was born in 1840, the only daughter of King Leopold I and Queen Louise. From an early age, she was known for her intelligence, charm, and exceptional beauty. Her appearance was described as ivory skin, dark brown hair, large bright eyes, and a noble, composed demeanor, reflecting confidence and aristocratic pride. In 1857, she married Archduke Maximilian of Austria and later became Empress of Mexico, when her husband was crowned Emperor Maximilian I. Charlotte, known in Mexico as Carlota, quickly won the affection of the Mexican people, thanks to her elegance and diplomatic grace. However, the imperial dream soon crumbled. Maximilian was captured and executed in 1867, leaving Charlotte devastated. She suffered a severe mental breakdown and was brought back to Belgium, where she spent the remaining 60 years of her life in seclusion and care. Despite her tragic fate, Charlotte is remembered as one of the most beautiful and gifted royal women of the 19th century. She passed away in 1927, ending a life filled with splendor, sorrow, and mystery. Princess Alexandra was born in 1844 in Denmark, the daughter of Prince Christian, who later became King Christian IX, known as the father-in-law of Europe. With her graceful beauty and calm demeanor, Alexandra caught the eye of Prince Albert Edward of Britain, later King Edward VII. They married in 1863, and Alexandra became Princess of Wales, eventually ascending to Queen Consort of the United Kingdom. Alexandra had a soft, refined beauty, fair skin, a high nose bridge, deep-set eyes, and golden brown hair, becoming a fashion and elegance icon across European nobility. She was admired for her exquisite taste, gentle manners, and a life free from scandal, rare in British royalty at the time. Despite suffering in her marriage, due to her husband's infidelities, she upheld her dignity and forgiveness, gaining deep affection from the public. She was active in charitable work, caring for wounded soldiers, poor children, and women in need. Alexandra died in 1925, remembered as a kind, dignified, and beautiful queen consort in British history. Queen Victoria was born in 1819 and reigned over the United Kingdom for 63 years, from 1837 to 1901, one of the longest reigns in British history. She was not only a symbol of power, but also an icon of virtue and determination for women in the Victorian era. In her youth, Victoria was petite, with a round, full face, rosy white skin, and deep blue eyes, radiating a gentle, noble presence. Though not a classic beauty in the glamorous sense, her appearance was modest, dignified, and kind, fitting her role as queen and mother of an empire. Her personal life was deeply tied to her beloved husband, Prince Albert. Their love story became the ideal of royal marriage. After Albert's death, Victoria lived in mourning, wearing black for the rest of her life, as a mark of unmatched loyalty. During her reign, Britain reached its peak in industry, science, arts, and imperial expansion, a period known as the Victorian era. Queen Victoria died in 1901, ending a glorious era and leaving an enduring legacy in world history. Empress Elisabeth of Austria, widely known as Sisi, was one of the most celebrated beauties of 19th century European royalty. Born in 1837 in Munich, she grew up in a Bavarian noble family with a free-spirited nature and love for the outdoors. Her beauty was legendary: floor-length dark brown hair, porcelain skin, and a slender figure, achieved through strict discipline. At 16, Elizabeth married Emperor Franz Joseph I, becoming Empress of Austria. But palace life soon turned lonely and suffocating. Sisi was admired not just for her appearance, but for her intelligence and compassion. She had deep sympathy for the Hungarian people and played a key role in forming the Austro-Hungarian Empire in 1867. After the death of her daughter, Sisi traveled constantly, seeking escape from grief. She refused to be photographed after age 30, wanting to preserve her youthful image. In 1898, she was assassinated in Geneva by an anarchist. Her tragic end left Europe in mourning. Queen Maria II was born in 1819 in Rio de Janeiro during the exile of the Portuguese royal family in Brazil. She was the daughter of Emperor Pedro I of Brazil, also known as King Pedro IV of Portugal. From a young age, Maria was raised with a strict education, prepared to take the throne amid political turmoil. In 1826, at just 7 years old, she was named queen by her father, becoming one of the youngest monarchs in European history. Maria II had a healthy, determined appearance, with bright eyes, a strong face, and a confident presence, reflecting her firm spirit as a young queen. Her reign was marked by political conflict, including civil wars between royalist and liberal factions. Despite this, she held firm and supported constitutional reforms. She married Prince Ferdinand of Saxe-Coburg and had 11 children, many of whom later became monarchs and consorts across Europe. Tragically, Maria II died young in 1853, at the age of 34, during childbirth. Though her life was short, she left a legacy as a wise, courageous, and reform-minded queen. Princess Olga was born in 1903, a granddaughter of King George I of Greece and a member of the Danish royal family. She carried a lineage of European royalty and was one of the most remarkable princesses of the 20th century. Olga was known for her natural beauty and aristocratic presence, with thick brown hair, serious yet gentle eyes, and a refined, wistful demeanor. She embodied the grace of post-Victorian royal women. In 1923, she married Prince Paul of Yugoslavia, who later became the regent of the Kingdom of Yugoslavia. This marriage placed Olga in a key position within Balkan political and social life, though never queen. She played a vital role in diplomacy and charity, especially during World War II, when her family faced exile and great hardship. Olga was known for her modesty, discretion, and deep compassion. After the war, she spent much of her later life engaged in charitable work and preserving royal heritage. She passed away in 1997, at the age of 94, remembered as a beautiful, resilient, and deeply human princess of modern European history. Queen Isabella II was born in 1830, the daughter of King Ferdinand VII of Spain. She ascended the throne at the age of just 3, becoming the first female monarch of Spain in centuries. From an early age, Isabella stood out with her classic royal beauty, a round face, deep brown eyes, and smooth, fair skin. She was often described as having a blend of gentleness and firmness, reflecting the complex role of a queen in a politically turbulent era. Her life was marked by a mix of power and scandal. Isabella was criticized for her controversial private life, including romantic affairs and an unhappy marriage. Yet, she remained a symbol of resilience. For nearly 3 decades, she fought to keep her crown, amid civil wars, political unrest, and foreign influence. In 1868, she was forced to abdicate and lived in exile in France. Although her reign was controversial, Isabella II is remembered as one of the most striking queens in Spanish history. She died in 1904 in Paris, closing a life of upheaval, color, and lasting political impact. Marie Antoinette, born in 1755, was one of the most iconic and controversial figures in the history of French royalty. She was the daughter of Empress Maria Theresa of Austria and became Queen of France when she married Louis XVI at the young age of 14. Her beauty was praised as delicate and aristocratic. With golden blonde hair, porcelain skin, and crystal blue eyes, she embodied the ideal of 18th century European elegance. Yet it wasn't just her looks. Marie also captivated society with her lavish fashion, setting trends that defined the Versailles court. She was known for her extravagant lifestyle, but also became the target of harsh rumors and slander campaigns from both the press and public. In her private life, she was accused of romantic affairs outside her marriage, though many historians believe these were fabricated to discredit her. While she had no major political achievements, Marie Antoinette left a lasting legacy in French culture, especially in fashion, art, and as an early symbol of feminine presence in power. She was executed by guillotine in 1793, but her image lives on as a symbol of tragedy and timeless beauty. Queen Louise of Prussia was born in 1776, the wife of King Frederick William III, and is revered in German history as a symbol of virtue, courage, and pure beauty. From a young age, Louise stood out with her classical features, golden hair, deep blue eyes, and a delicate, radiant face. Her beauty lay not only in appearance, but in her kindness and intelligence. She became Queen of Prussia at just 17, and quickly won the hearts of the people, with her simplicity, warmth, and deep patriotism. During Prussia's crisis under Napoleon's military threat, Louise did not remain in seclusion. She encouraged the king and troops, becoming a national figure of hope and strength. She is best remembered for her historic meeting in 1807 with Napoleon, in which she bravely pleaded for leniency in peace terms, earning her the nickname Queen of Hearts. Sadly, Louise died young in 1810 at the age of 34, leaving behind a legacy of national mourning. Her name lives on in German memory as a queen of grace and bravery a timeless inspiration for generations to come. Princess Pauline Bonaparte was born in 1780, the younger sister of Emperor Napoleon Bonaparte, and one of the most striking beauties in early 19th century France. Pauline was known for her sensual beauty, balanced figure, and harmonious classical features. She was often compared to Greek goddesses, especially through the famous nude statues sculpted by Antonio Canova. Unlike many other royal women, Pauline lived freely, rebelliously, and defied the strict moral norms of her time. She married twice. Her first husband, General Leclerc, died young. Her romantic life was scandalous, but also made her a figure of fascination among European high society. Despite criticism for her libertine ways, she remained fiercely loyal to her brother Napoleon, even during his downfall and exile. Pauline sold off her assets to support Napoleon, and was the only family member who visited him on the island of Elba. She died in 1825, from illness, at the age of 44. Pauline Bonaparte is remembered as a symbol of beauty, sensuality, and unwavering loyalty, a dazzling yet tragic figure in French history. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't hesitate to share it with your friends and hit subscribe so you won't miss our next exciting content.